So I called up like a bunch of stations, news stations, and I went, okay, so I figured out how to predict the events in World War II before World War II happened, according to a script that was written before World War II ever broke out. And so I told a lot of these news channels when I called up their tip hotline and talked to someone that I was able to take the same type of methods by figuring out how World War II was scripted in advance before World War II broke out, was able to cross-reference and reverse engineer the strategy that was used by people who basically treat countries like pieces of property. And so I was able to take the same type of script that was written in World War II and come to the realization with the events that have occurred up to date, to cross-reference and correlate basically the scripts that were written for the people in charge to look at and recognize how World War III is supposed to play out. Now, when I went and told these news channels, I got a story for you. It shows that World War II was scripted in advance. I was able to cross-reference and reverse engineer the information to make it so I could understand how World War III was being played out, and I have evidence and proof of the chronological order of events that shows and dictates what the next things are coming, what's going to happen. Every news channel said that they weren't really interested in the story. And I don't even know what the fuck to say about that. Besides, you can see that the media is controlled to the max, because if you're saying, I have the answer in how to prevent World War III from killing millions of people, and I have proof and chronological evidence showing that this is factual data due to past events and past historical data, and I can't get a news channel to even fucking have a conversation with me more than we're not interested in that sort of thing, I don't know what the fuck to say with Western civilization at this point. Besides, after I did that, Trump decided to attack Venezuela, which basically, by proxy, since it was an oil tanker, was with the intention of attacking China. So it's triangulation through Venezuela because that oil tanker was Chinese oil. And so I'm sitting here trying to prevent millions of people being killed, and we've got saber-rattling bullies trying to find ways to kill millions of people in the public. So you can see that Trump wants a lot of us to die. He wants your real estate property, and he wants to probably defraud the government of funds one way or another, because that's what criminals do, especially ones that are attached to specific mafias. They like real estate, they like insurance fraud, they like tax fraud, they like prostitution and everything else that comes with that crap. But I don't know why I can't get the news to talk to me about this